Good afternoon guys, what is up? I hope you've been having an awesome day and welcome back to the videos. Before I actually start today's video, Sarah, can you film something for me real quick? You broke your toe though. I'm not going to show the people have to pay for that. So we made a shirt a couple of months back and I actually haven't got myself into one just yet. We finally have the FDT. How good's this?
I love it.
It looks so good. So I actually haven't got my hands on it yet, but yeah, these are on sale at the website at the moment. We're about to go do some work to it. But yeah, I think it's like $44.90. What are they priced at?
Under $50.
Under 50 bucks. And they're made in Australia, so I'm stoked with that. And yeah, made to order. So these things are sick. Yeah, go grab some. We have a whole heap of other stuff as well. So hell yeah, that's cool.
Turn around, I'll do a close up.
Huh?
Turn around, do a close up. What up? Yeah.
Nice. Sweet, go order. Yay. Alrighty guys, so I've been putting it off for a while, but I've always really wanted to paint the brakes in this thing. So today we're going to end up quickly doing that. It's currently 4:30, we have about 2 hours of light left, so we're going to get around to it and hopefully smash it out. Should be fairly simple. I've painted a whole heap of things, and I found a pretty easy way to paint brakes. So yeah, we're going to quickly do that this afternoon. So the brakes at the moment, they're currently in like this, I don't know, they're in a really disgusting raw finish. They just look horrible. And the fronts are even worse. I have the RS model, so it comes with 4-pot fronts. But you can see they're not so nice looking. So they're definitely not corroded any worse than what I would normally think, so I'm pretty happy with that. The other thing we're also going to do is we're also going to paint these black. I should have a whole heap of black enamel there, so we should be fine to paint them. But yeah, those calipers, definitely need to change them. Now I've tossed up a whole heap of different colors. We could go yellow, red, anything. We even put hot pink brakes on the Falcon. I used to change them like every month or so. But yeah, today we're just going to go stock standard silver. It's going to look really nice with those bronze rims over the top, and it's going to completely clean the whole car up. When I go with a yellow car, potentially, I'm going to paint them yellow or do another thing crazy with them. But yeah, I just want them to look nice and chill at the moment. They're just going to be nice. So yeah, oh man, it's so good to see this thing outside. I love it so much. It's so pretty. I don't even know if I have to paint here. We have red. We have wax and grease remover, which we're going to need. We have gloss white. We have red. We got so much red. We'll need this. This is the car color. Oh god, oh god, oh lord. Okay, we're safe. Okay, so these are going to be the things we're going to be using. So we have some wax and grease remover. We also have some etch primer for, or like stuff that bonds to metal, which is cool. So we're going to be able to scuff these back with hopefully just a wire brush and then wipe them down with some wax and grease remover. Quickly hit it with silver. I'm not too stressed about having a flawless finish on these because for one, there's stock brakes and I'm going to be changing them out very, very soon. And two, they're going, like with the paint that I use, because it's not heat proof paint, it's probably not going to bond too well anyway. We're going to be changing color anyway, so I'm not too fussed. We have, yeah, some etch primer, and this right here is just an engine enamel, so it's just high heat stuff for the brakes. So once again, not too stressed about it coming off, it's just to hide the fact that they're silver at the moment and rusted up, so no worries at all. So we'll quickly get to jacking up the side of the car and we'll start doing it. Rightio, so I'm literally just using the black just to go over the outside of the actual hub here on the brake. The next time I literally use the brakes, as long as I rotate it and stuff like that once it's dry, it won't get stuck. Literally just going to take it for a drive tonight so we can get all that gunk off. and then we'll park the car back inside. But yeah, this will be fine. Just to clean up that silver. And yeah, now we're going to start with just pulling apart the brakes and take out the pads, and then we can mask the whole thing up. So that'll be no worries at all. So I didn't realize I'm stupid, but the foot brake and the handbrake are all in the same caliper. So I'm stupid. I'm going to just leave the thing on, and I'm just going to mask it all out. As long as I'm not shooting paint all the way up there, we should be completely fine. So yeah, silly me. I'm going to put those bolts back in, make sure they're all tight, and yeah. I'm stupid. Righto, so both these calipers are both scuffed up, which I'm super happy about because we are losing light very fast. It's actually a really nice sunset. Hopefully the light doesn't go too quickly. If not, we'll be setting up some lights and stuff. So I'm going to quickly just mask everything off, and found a really good way of doing that. Shopping bags are your best friend when it comes to masking, and I'll quickly show you. And just like that, 3 shopping bags, no tape, and everything is covered. It's so good, it's so easy. This dude literally flew up to me and he's not even scared. Hey buddy, what you doing? He's cruising. So yeah, anyway, only in Australia, right? Oh, there he goes. See you later, mate. Two seconds. It is so easy. So I'm actually really stoked. One going over with the wire brush, and then degreaser, and then wax and grease remover. Got everything off, and these are now absolutely beautiful, no dirt whatsoever, and ready to paint. So first of all, we're going to put that etch primer on. Hopefully this is just going to smooth up the finish. Once again, as I said, I'm not too stressed. It is a textured finish anyway on the actual caliper itself, because I don't paint these from factory. So yeah, this is just going to make it so it's kind of even. I would prefer to do like filler primer, but etch primer would be fine, and this is for metal as well, and anti-corrosive, so that way I won't have any of that horrible sort of spotting or anything else on my calipers. So quickly shake her up, we'll apply. I'm also going to be covering that Mazda logo in something different as well, so it's not just going to be silver. We should just leave them nutto grey. So after 2 nice big coats of etch primer, this is what they currently look like. They look so good. Man, I'm stoked. All right. Okay, so now we're going to do some color. So if you guys remember, I actually got 2 cans of this color a couple of months back. I used it to paint the front splitter, and it came up really nice. So after that, I did a couple of other things. So yeah, the front splitter came out almost like 100% perfect to the car. And then also we had the original black, but it was all scratched up, and it looks like it had been taken off and thrown on the ground and just treated really badly. So we painted that as well. Here's some filler, primer, everything else as well, and it came up really nice. Like, actually came up with like a super clean finish. So yes, let's hit it with a few shots of this right here. And okay, this is definitely the silver. Okay, because I have one for the Skyline and also have Millennium Jade. I don't want green brakes. It sprays on so nicely. Righto, so after 2 coats of paint, that's the body of the car. And that is the freaking brakes, dude. That is nuts. It looks so good. So I'm only going really light in the paint today for one good reason, or for 2 good reasons actually. Just one. I don't want to make the paint too thick. I don't want it to have like be chipping off or doing anything crazy. It needs to deal with the heat well, and it's not heat-proof paint. So if I were to use like regular like red caliper paint by Duplex, usually I just put the red straight on and it's fine. But this sort of stuff here doesn't really go on that well, and so primer is needed, and then the color, and then the color's all matte, so I put a clear over it. So I'm only doing 2 coats of each, so that way we can try and keep it as minimal as possible while getting still good coverage and it still looks good. And then that way it's pretty easy to peel off if I want to ever go powder coating or stuff like that, because it shouldn't be a great job that will be hard to get off. So anyway, I'll quickly set up a light for you guys so you can see. I've just put one layer of clear over, and they look incredible. And I don't know why, it sucks so much. So yeah, that comparing it to the actual paint, you guys can kind of see there's obviously a little bit of difference because there's so much going on there, but there's a few runs in the metallic, but I'm not too stressed about that. It looks really nice. I'm happy. Alright, so now I'm just going to take all the bags off. And these are super simple to do because there's absolutely no tape on there whatsoever. Look at that. Right, so it got very dark very quick, which is what I thought was going to happen. So I'm going to quickly put the back wheel back on, the front wheel back on, and then I'll just quickly take it around the block so that way we can clean up all that, so we can get off all that paint. And then, yeah, we should be sweet. But I'm going to wait till tomorrow, so I quickly put everything back on, clean up all my tools, take it for a little bit of a rip, and yeah, all good. G'day guys, what is up? It is currently the next day and we are about to get back started on the RX-7. So I quickly jacked it up, got the wheels up on this side here. It's currently raining outside, so we're going to do this in the garage, which sucks, but there's also no wind. So I can't see it personally, but I'm sure with the camera you'll be able to see it. This side here, sorry. Oh, you can't really see it that well. God damn it. Well, yeah, they look amazing. Also, just quickly, one thing I was thinking about this morning was the fact that I've ordered these new wheels, but I don't think they come with center caps. I don't know where to exactly get these from or whether I can get them quickly, but I need some center caps for some TEs. So, fingers crossed we'll be able to get them soon. But yeah, I have no clue where to get them. I don't even know if they come with wheels, so I guess we'll find out together. And there you have it, guys. We have a fresh set of beautiful silver brakes right there. They look so good. Way better than the crusty silver that was on there. Oh, they look so good. I'm so stoked with that. The rears are a little bit how you going, but when they go yellow, it'll be so much nicer. Alrighty guys, that's pretty much it for today's video. So the very next video you guys will see is actually going to be an extremely long and very cinematic and very satisfying compilation of me going over this entire car and going to be doing like a full 2-day detail to it. The only thing I'm going to be doing excluding this is going to be like a paint correction because I technically have already done a paint correction to this car and it's all got wax and everything else over it, but we're going to be reapplying that wax, reapplying the bead machine from Bowden, so we're going to be doing a whole bunch of stuff. But yeah, it's going to be an extremely long episode and I hope you guys are really keen for it because I certainly am. It's going to be a very nice and very satisfying thing. So yeah, I hope you guys are really keen for that. I'm about to start washing the car. Thank you so much everyone for watching and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.